Quite the attire on the Pistons as they made their way through the tunnel earlier. They're geared up to give their fans a big treat here at home tonight. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight is the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Detroit Pistons here at Little Caesars Arena. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You take a look at the Cavaliers. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, there's the Pistons. They have a lot of ground to make up.
In checking out Detroit, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Garland in at the one. And for Detroit, Thompson and Harris are their forwards. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Cunningham. And it's Duran in at the center position. G.A., you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
Here's Duran. That one doesn't go. Excellent D there from Allen. Garland with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Count that one from Mobley.
And Mobley is a work in progress from there. Draining the triple should certainly help his confidence.
Cunningham against Garland. Yep, that one goes in there.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound by the Pistons. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
Now, you can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Cunningham passes to Harris. As we advance through the second half of the season, Brent, how do you keep your focus as a player?
Well, what have you established, Kevin, to this point in the year? I mean, what are the habits that have gotten you to this point? Are they working for you? Are you staying consistent with those? And I think over the course of time, you're going to get more positive out of habits that are creating an environment for you to have better performances and not take you away from what the remainder of this grinding long season is all about.
He's just one of those veterans you can count on from the line. Harris really makes an impact from the stripe.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
And we've seen Mitchell go up against much larger defenders throughout his career. And the reason he makes it look so easy is because of that 6'10" wingspan. Keep in mind, he stands at 6'1", but that's incredible length at his height.
And Mitchell drops them both. Recent times have certainly been tough in Detroit. Greg, 14 wins last season, a franchise record low.
And Kevin, if you look, Detroit's last 5 seasons, 23 wins is the most they've had. So their fan base hungry for a winner in the Motor City.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Cade Cunningham.
And he's got it going at the foul line these days. His free throw percentage looks a lot different in the last 10 games than it did earlier in the season. He's tinkered with a few things and really improved his form.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Thompson finds Duren. Now Hardaway over Mitchell. The kick out to Cunningham. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And it's 6 points for Cade Cunningham.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
And it's Mitchell missing. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Thompson outside. The 11-footer. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 8.
And the confidence growing from this young guard. Cunningham dropping in the jumper.
Here's Mitchell. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Harris, no good. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Mitchell kicks to Mobley. To the middle. Garland against Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Garland, no good. The Pistons have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Hardaway passes to Cunningham. On the wing, Harris. And it's Strus with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Pass to Mitchell. To the paint. The kick out to Mobley. Off target from 3-point range.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Hardaway passes to Duren. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Harris. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
Beautiful in the mid-range there. Sometimes it looks automatic for Tobias Harris.
Back to Garland. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
It's the dance band. Get ready, everybody. You're going to see yourself on the screen. And show your best.
Beasley's checked in for Asar Thompson. Karis LeVert's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Substitution on the floor.
For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Hardaway finds Cunningham. Hardaway sets a screen for Cunningham. It's over Garland. Here's Duren. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Jalen Duren, a physical specimen, is improving the finer points of his game, including his vision. He said, "I feel like I've always been a good passer. I've developed more of that as my young career has gone on, understanding the league better and how to win." Kevin?
Yeah, it takes time, but nice to see his development. Shot's good by Duren.
And Duren has that length to corral anything around the basket.
LeVert kicks to Mobley. Garland the pass to Mitchell. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night. Pass to Duren. And here's Cunningham. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
And slam dunk by Allen.
You could put that ball just about anywhere for Jared Allen. Puts those long arms to great use.
Pass to Beasley. Cunningham with it. Over Garland. Cunningham's shot is off.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Beasley against LeVert. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Now Harris. Cunningham for 3. And again, Cunningham missing.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Inside, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, the leaping ability of Mitchell, allowing him to go way upstairs.
Beasley outside. Pass to Cunningham. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That is his first foul of the game. A different look here for Detroit. Stewart checked in for Tobias Harris. Holland comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cunningham. And Cleveland with a change here too. Wade's checked in. Sasser with it. Guarded by Garland. Banked in off the glass. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Yeah, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
And here's Stewart following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
7-second difference, shot game clock. And that one's good, Mitchell.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Beasley against Mitchell. This one for 3. Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Cleveland. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. We've got Isaac Okoro. Allen is out there with Wade. Then there's Caris LeVert. And it's Jerome in at the point. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That'll be his second foul of the game.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Here's Thompson. Still without a basket. 6 on the shot clock. He nails it, and we're tied up. Thompson's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Pistons.
You know, a good job by the defender of not getting fooled by the step back, but he still got the shot to fall. And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
For the Cavaliers, LeVert. Caris LeVert. One shot.
Free throws off from LeVert. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
And here are the Cavaliers now, following the miss by Malik Beasley from deep. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Isaiah Stewart.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
And Cleveland making a change here. Strus is checked in. Thompson misses. Cavaliers leading. Pass to LeVert. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
Yeah, and they got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws were the story.
Now here's Thompson. He's coming off a 13-point game against Atlanta.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
A nice shot by LeVert. LeVert's got the lead up to 4 now for the Cavs.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Simone Fontecchio. He's checked in for Detroit. And Garland is checked in for Karis LeVert. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Sasser finds Beasley. Lets it go with a 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
Beasley's been doing that for a long time, drilling from 3.
Wade outside. Pass to Allen. Garland, that's for 2. It's hauled in by Stewart.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Kicks it out to Beasley. Stewart with the screen on Allen. They get it back. Here's Sasser, guarded by Garland. Pass to Holland. 4 on the clock. Over Wade. Holland, no good. Cleveland's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from 3-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Here's Jerome, covered by Beasley. Takes the 3. Jerome, no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Well, last season, the Cavaliers won their first playoff series since 2018. That's when LeBron was with them, Greg.
And it was their first series win without LeBron James since 1993. So it was a huge deal for the organization as they continue to take steps in the right direction.
The Pistons trailing, and it's Fontecchio in the corner. Back to Sasser. Beasley outside. Drives to the hoop. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Garland feeling it out a little bit. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Fontecchio passes to Stewart. Pass to Holland. Beasley with a screen on Strus. Holland. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. Here now the league's highest scoring teams the past 10 games. What a stretch it has been for these guys. Second, the Cavaliers.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Tobias Harris is checked in for the Pistons. Kate Cunningham comes in for Marcus Sasser. And then for Cleveland, Thompson, he's checked in for Jared Allen. George Niang comes in for Wade. And it's Mitchell in for Ty Jerome. Got a hand on it.
No, sir. Stewart not letting that one go.
Cunningham dishes it to Beasley. Cunningham sets a screen for Beasley. Cunningham inside, guarded by Garland. And that one is good by Beasley.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And here's Garland for three. Drains the three-pointer. Garland's got 8.
Garland striking back at the arc, putting his competitiveness on display.
Garland against Cunningham. It's over Garland. Cunningham gets the bucket. He's got 12. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Now here's Thompson. Back to Niang. Pass to Garland. Shoots it. And it's good off the back rim and in. Garland's got 5 points in the quarter.
Pretty interesting adjustment from Garland on that attempt.
Holland the pass to Cunningham. It's over Garland. Cunningham's shot is off. On the wing, Mitchell. Covered by Beasley. Thompson outside. Pass to Strus. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Strus. Max Strus. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that Bad Boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the Bad Boys.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Holland. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Beasley. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Lobbed up there for Allen. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And Jared Allen, one of the best rim runners we have in the league, with a dunk.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Duren. Thompson outside. Now here is Harris. Again, the miss by the Pistons. 58 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Allen. He tries for 3. Thompson with the rebound. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Steps back. Here's Cunningham. Plays it up and banks it in. Cunningham's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's some force coming from your 6'7", 6'8" point guard. That's tough to stop.
Here's Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Cunningham. And that one is good. Cunningham's got 16.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers lead by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason.
I think for the Cavaliers, you know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking fear into every team that has to go against them, Shaq.
You're starting to scare me, Kenny.
Oh, okay. That wasn't scary.
Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the Cavaliers.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through the net, you could see their confidence growing. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Kay Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Here's Cunningham. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duran. Cunningham is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Thompson in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Now here is Harris, trailing by 5. Hardaway with a wide-open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
I feel like Tim Hardaway Jr.'s role is to be out there and gun away, so ready to shoot that time.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound, Detroit. Cunningham's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Hardaway. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Cleveland's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Garland dishes to Mobley. Mitchell kicks to Strus. Just 5 to shoot. Allen with the screen for Garland. Off target from outside. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. For the tie, Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Garland the pass to Strus. Mitchell wide open. Drills the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 17 now.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
Pass to Thompson. Back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Everybody get loud. Let them hear you. Here comes the T-shirts, everybody. Come on,
Take a moment to check out the stats for Garland. He's been dominant over the last month, averaging 25 points per, 7 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Now here's Cunningham. 16 points for him. Harris inside. Mobley's there. Harris kicks to Cunningham. Back to Harris for the lead. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Harris has got a pair of threes now here in the third for Detroit. Mitchell outside. The wide open shot from Strus. Another three for Cleveland.
Yeah, recognizing the opening, and Mobley got it to his teammate there on a platter.
Pass to Harris. Cunningham kicks to Thompson. Out to Hardaway from the baseline. And Detroit again with the bucket.
How about that, mixing in the mid-range J. Hardaway finding some room out there to shoot one off.
Mobley with the bounce pass. For three, Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. It's Hardaway that time on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Garland the pass to Strus. Here's Mitchell. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
Duran with the screen on Garland. Cunningham for 3. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
And that's just opportunistic basketball. Mobley carving out space and then cashing in on the second chance opportunity.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 16. Hits the three-point bomb. Harris has got 9 points now in just the second half. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Detroit. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Sunday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
A different look here for Detroit. Malik Beasley comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cade Cunningham. LeVert's checked in for the Cavaliers. And Mitchell drops them both. Here's Sasser. 5 points in the game. Pass to Thompson. That 3 off the mark. Cleveland has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Allen, that's good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pistons trail by 3. Harris outside. Pass to Duran. Beasley outside. Over Mitchell. No good from Beasley. Cleveland leading by 3. Allen outside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. No good with the triple. The Pistons have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
This rookie Thompson is special. A talented guard who does a little bit of everything.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
Detroit making a switch here. Stewart's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You know, first and foremost, it's the athletic ability and that raw talent. It's there for Asar Thompson. He's just got to keep developing and refining all the little micro skills.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Shot's good by Duren.
Knowing his role paying dividends there for Duren.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. And when it comes to Jalen Duren, Brent, is it fair to say some teams regretted not drafting him?
Well, maybe a handful, Kevin. I mean, there's a particular way that you want to play or use that position with how you get out there offensively. Jalen is a proven big. This guy is physical and strong and can rebound and gives you a different presence on the inside.
Here's Sasser following the score by Cleveland. And it's Thompson with the jam.
I think the rim could be 12 feet off the ground, and Thompson could still go get the lob.
Pass to Mobley. Rebound, Detroit. Duren's got 7 rebounds in the game. Beasley outside for the tie, and Stewart lays it up and in. Stewart's got it all tied up now for Detroit.
Quite simply, Isaiah Stewart is a force.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. To the inside, Mitchell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Malik Beasley. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Mitchell.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
2 shots.
Free throw dropped for Mitchell. Howland, he's checked in for the Pistons. Fontecchio's coming in for Thompson. Wade, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Jerome comes in for Garland. And Mitchell drops them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Detroit has gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Pass to Howland. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
For Detroit, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Max Strus is checked in for Cleveland. And the free throw, no good. The Cavaliers have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Beasley for the lead. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Beasley's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pistons.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Now, here's Strus. He's covered by Fontecchio. From past the arc, and no good on the last second attempt this time. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. The Pistons on top, up by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court for Cleveland, Wade out there with George Niang. Then there's Garland. Then it's Max Strus, and it's Jerome in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Jerome over Beasley. Jerome, no good. Here's Holland, guarded by Garland. Beasley outside. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
And Beasley at 6'4", able to rise up and throw it down.
Garland finds Wade. It's Strus on the wing. 5 to shoot. And here's Garland for 3. It's hauled in by Stewart. Detroit leading by 5. Here's Sasser. Here's Holland. A three-pointer, no good. Garland against Stewart. Out to the right wing. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Pass to Jerome. Into the lane. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 6th assist on the night.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Offensive rebound, and the dunk by Stewart.
Stewart really valued for the energy he brings to the game. That and that 7'4" wingspan, that makes a lot of things happen.
Jerome passes to Garland. Bounce pass from Strus. Niang finds Garland. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
And that's just a tough shot from Garland, taking the contact.
Pass to Sasser. Back to Beasley. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
The Pistons making a change here. Cunningham's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Mobley, he's checked in for George Niang. Strus's shot is good.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Now here's Beasley. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Well, another part of what they've done tonight is to get a lot of work done in the mid-range. And that's a shot that a lot of teams are willing to let you take. Well, they've knocked them down.
So for the Pistons, Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Tobias Harris comes in for Holland. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Fontecchio. Jared Allen's checked in for the Cavaliers. Mitchell comes in for Garland. Beasley hits them both.
Beasley's a guy who just hits the court hungry and ready to make an impact. He usually does that on the offensive end.
Allen passes to Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here is Hardaway. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Traps in the tray. Cunningham's got 19 points.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Nailed from three-point land.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout. Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Here's Allen. A kick out to Mobley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Cunningham passes to Hardaway. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 5 assists in the game. Allen outside. Pass to Strus. Out to the wing. Mitchell outside. Over Hardaway. It's hauled in by Harris. The Pistons have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Down low. Back to Beasley. Launches a three. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. From downtown, Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 8 rebounds in this game. Beasley outside. Back to Cunningham. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. Cunningham's got 21 in the game.
You gotta love what Cade Cunningham as a young star is bringing to this game.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. He's checked in for Malik Beasley. And Cleveland also making a change. Garland's checked in. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson talking with his team. Now, with this game up for grabs, Coach told his guys to think positive. He said, "We know this game is ours, fellas. We've earned it. I need you to show me right now that you want this." Can they get it done? We'll see. Guys.
All right, thank you, David. Now, here's Mobley. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. A 2-point game. Pass to Strus. To the wing right side. Mobley kicks to Strus. Over Thompson. Strus's shot is good. Strus has got 7 points here in this quarter.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff. And the team counting on Cade. He comes through.
Cavaliers have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Mobley against Harris. Mobley misses. For Detroit, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Here's Cunningham, stolen by Garland. Mitchell with it, picked up by Thompson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Asar Thompson. It's the first that narrows the gap to 1. And Mitchell drops them both.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Cunningham's shot is off. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter.
And with size and a terrific skill set, Mobley gives defenders nightmares.
timeouts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
And to me, Evan Mobley seems like a fast learner. He adapted to the league play pretty seamlessly and is always looking for little ways to improve.
Yeah, disappointing not to convert all of them, but he did get the one to give them the lead.
On to Hardaway. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Hardaway's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That is a gutsy shot from Hardaway, and he comes through.
Money! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch. Oh, Cade Cunningham answering that call.
Free throw no good for Cunningham.
You see the raw talent that Cade Cunningham has, and hard work and the proper focus. This guy is capable of big, big things.
Now here's Mobley. To the middle. Allen. Money!
And just seizing the moment. Allen not shying away in the clutch.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Is good. Getting both at the line. It's a 4-point ball game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Here's Allen. Duren pulls it in. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Now that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. 15 foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one. Drills it from outside.
What a tremendous ability to hit from so far out. That's a big-time three.
And so the big win by Detroit in a tight game. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.